Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Hey guys, Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh. And today, guys, we got an awesome teaser for what is to come on The Walking Dead. Now, I do want to say before we do this video, there will be no spoilers because Jarrell and I have a pretty good idea since we've read the source material. We have a pretty good idea what's going to happen here, but we don't want to spoil that for you guys. But today is simply just to react and talk about what's in this teaser and what we found.
Yeah, guys, so if you do want a spoiler video on the Commonwealth story, the details behind that, let us know in the comments and we'll definitely do it, but we will keep this high level. So for the Epic Finale teaser that The Walking Dead released during the announcement, I'm not sure if a lot of you guys picked up on it. Maybe you comic book readers did. But at the end of that video, which I'm showing you right now in slow motion, once you see it right here, boom! You're wondering, who is this person in this white outfit looking at us?
That was a loud boom. Like that.
Well, guys, that is a Commonwealth Soldier. So, you're probably asking, what is the Commonwealth? Well, at the end of season 10, and we'll definitely see it, the journey that Eugene and Yumiko and Ezekiel are on meeting Stephanie, they are going to meet Stephanie and also meet the community that she's with, which is the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
It is a very massive
50,000
community. From what we learned in the source material, 50,000. We never really saw those types of numbers in the comics, but they have a big community. Their leader is a Governor Pamela Milton. And these soldiers are her army, and they use the armor to help protect against walkers, bites, scratches, whatever, and they look severely badass.
Yep.
This is going to be sick.
Jesus. He is very dramatic in this video.
Dude, I freaked out when I saw this, man. I even messaged to you, and of course, I couldn't see your reaction to your face, but I could tell that you were probably freaked out.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
When you get to see the stuff transition from the source material and get to see it, especially this, because, dude, I mean, when we first saw this, like, the first issue, which I'm sure you're going to show, right?
Yeah.
The first issue, guys, is literally two freaking soldiers standing there. And when we got the cover, the announcement of the cover, when we were first reading this, we're like, what is going on here?
What are these dudes?
Yeah. So when you get to see that in the show, it's you're speechless.
Yeah. So one, like we said, we're not going to spoil anything, but one concern that we have, a lot of concerns that we have, is with the story of the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth is the finale of the comic book source material, which is where the story not completely, but the Commonwealth arc, I should say.
It's the last arc.
It's the last arc, yeah. So where would this story be going? Because I will say right now that there are 4 characters that are part of the Commonwealth story arc that are no longer in the show.
And look, we don't know the details, right? We don't know if some of these characters could be coming back. We certainly hope so.
Right.
I hope one doesn't come back for certain reasons, and I won't go into that. But again, guys, if you want us to do a spoiler video, we can certainly do that. Comment below. If we get enough comments, we'll do that. We just don't want to give enough away because this is exciting to watch, and we don't want to spoil that for you.
It's amazing. I mean, that trailer is absolutely awesome. We'll put the link in the description if you haven't seen it again. But just to see this quick shot of this Commonwealth Soldier, because we haven't seen anything. Like
we didn't even know if they were doing the Commonwealth Soldier.
We did not know they were doing it. Now, we kind of assume just because they have the character of Stephanie, they're heading to the train yard. We're kind of like, I think they're doing it, but they could remix it. But this right here is 100% confirmation they are doing the Commonwealth story arc. Now, they could still definitely change things around,
which I hope they do. Which I hope they do.
And that's why we hope they do.
So, one of my biggest problems and quote unquote beef that I have with the Commonwealth storyline right now is that we have this CRM community out there in the WIM. They're out there, right?
Right.
And we are led to believe that is a very large community. It's very large in presence. Yeah. It has freaking jets, helicopters, fuel, army, 3 communities. So like we're led to believe this is a big organization / community. And in the source material, the Commonwealth was that big community of 50,000 that our survivors had never run across before. Oh my gosh, a huge community of 50,000 people. Like, this is world changing.
Yeah.
Now, if they do this storyline of 50,000, now we have 2 large communities, and it just doesn't fit, and I don't like that.
Now, we do have to reiterate, you know, Scott Gimple has said that CRM and the Commonwealth will have no ties to each other.
Which leads to my beef even more, right?
Yeah,
it feeds my anger even more.
Whether or not they know of each other, we don't know that, but according to them, they do not know each other. But they're what's crazy is that, you know, they're all on the East Coast. Not all of them.
Not all of them.
But there is at least, we know of one community in CRM that is on the East Coast. The other one, potentially. But, yeah, I mean, I won't really worry about the CRM aspect of it, but I do get what you're saying. I mean, you would think these massive communities have knowledge of other massive communities, especially because, think about it like this, guys. The Commonwealth in the comic books is the sophisticated CRM of the show.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's what it is.
It feels like we have 2 of them now.
We have 2 of them now.
And that makes no sense. Yeah. Like, you know, I would much rather have been CRM was the Commonwealth, right? And it probably would have made more sense to me. But I just, you know, it didn't make any sense to me.
We'll find out, of course, more when the World Beyond premieres, and you know, maybe they're not, you know, the Commonwealth may not be as massive as it was in the comics. Well, maybe not 50K, but still pretty big. In the comics,
they didn't have near the resources that CRM has.
No.
We never saw any jets. We never saw any. They had ground troops, and that's it. They had a horse carriage. Carrying Pamela Milton around.
They had a football stadium.
That's it. Yeah. Right? Like, there wasn't that presence that CRM had. So there is that.
But they do share something in common with what we see in the Nebraska community of CRM. They are very, I wouldn't say sheltered, but they pretty much are. They're sheltered. They are confined to their space and only go out when they need to. And that's why they have the soldiers. Yeah, the people of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, I mean, you could make an argument that the people of the Commonwealth never left the community.
Not a lot of them.
And that is very similar, again, to what we see with CRM. Yeah. So, I hope, and we've said this before, that they seriously remix the Commonwealth storyline.
Yeah. So once again, let us know in the comments if you want us to dive deeper into this, because we would love to talk to you guys about
Absolutely.
it. Because it's a lot of good story
Guys, I want to talk about it now.
Yeah.
But I'm going to respect you guys and you're wanting to see this live.
Definitely, guys. So let us know in the comments if you want us to dive deeper into this, but let us know your initial reactions. Definitely for you comic book readers who picked up on it. How excited are you for this Commonwealth arc? And definitely let us know.
If I see Sebastian, I'm going to freak out.
Let us know in the comments.
You'll know that reference.
We'll tell you who Sebastian is. So, once again, make sure you give the video a quick like if you enjoyed. If you didn't like it, definitely give us a thumbs down if you wish. Feel free to subscribe.
What?
Hey, we got to know what people like and not like.
That's ridiculous. Pound sand if you give a thumbs down. No, I'm joking.
Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, and come back for more with us, guys. We truly appreciate it. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.